What should you do when your wife stays in contact with a guy she was more than friends? I've been with my wife for over 2 years, and we've been married for one. About 5 months after our child was born, something happened that I still can't shake. Before me, there was this guy in her life. She's always called him a friend, but at one point, a couple of years before we met, they were more than friends for about 4 to 5 months. She insists it wasn't a relationship because they never made it official, but I've always been upfront that to me, labels don't matter. Once you cross certain lines, it's not just friendship anymore. And once you're with a new partner, I believe that those kinds of bonds shouldn't carry over in the same way. When we first started dating, she maintained contact with him. It was mostly over social media, sharing memes, casual messages, and maybe one phone call every several months. About 2 months into us being official, I found out the full extent of their past. She had never mentioned that more than friends part before, only that he was a friend. That stung because I've always felt that kind of history should be disclosed up front. When I confronted her, she got defensive. She said he had been there for her during really difficult times, that their bond was strictly friendship now, and that she couldn't just cut him off. At the time, I convinced myself that maybe I was being insecure, so I let it go on the condition that she'd keep things appropriate. Fast forward to 5 months postpartum. For the first time in our relationship, I looked through her phone. My gut told me something was off. And there it was, a conversation from about a week earlier that crossed every line for me. He was openly flirting, saying he regretted not doing more to make their relationship official back then, and hinting at what could have been. She wasn't reciprocating, but she also wasn't shutting him down. She just let it happen. She didn't say anything bad about me, but she gave him the space to say things no man should feel comfortable saying to someone else's wife. That broke me. It's been 3 months since I read those messages, and we've gone back and forth about her cutting him out completely. But she keeps trying to negotiate his presence in her life. She says she's already pulled back, no more memes, barely any chatting, and she swears she'd never risk our family. She tells me she hates herself for hurting me and that she's been carrying guilt since it happened. The logical part of me knows that cutting ties with someone she's known for years isn't easy, even if the guy lives literally a 15-hour flight away. But the emotional part of me can't let go. I keep cycling between numbness and rage. I keep thinking about how I never put her in this position. I wouldn't keep a woman around who once meant more than a friend. And honestly, if we didn't have a child, I probably would have ended things already. This whole situation is a deal breaker for me, and yet here I am, stuck because walking away feels like it would destroy not just us, but our family. Now, I'm torn. Do I give the relationship a real chance and trust her word, despite my gut screaming otherwise? Or do I accept that this broke something I can't repair? I love her, I love our family, but I don't know if love is enough when I feel betrayed like this.